Skin the Heart Away Southern T. Back with another EP. And y'all do your boy a favor, you roll on in, y'all jab that like button for your boy. Do your boy a favor, you roll on in, y'all jab that like button for your boy. Let me check and see if my sound twerking properly. Today I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And I'm here with a Southern T EP. This Southern T EP is based around the 122-pound division. In the last month, we've had both champions at the 122-pound division face off in fights. Both fighters in the 122-pound division, were successful in their title defenses. Was good, D Free. Appreciate you sliding through. Both fighters were, both unified champions that you see in the picture. Cool Boy Steph and Mervin Akhmaduliev. Both champions were successful in their title defenses last month. And of course, with both guys having two belts in their division, Mervin having two, the IBO and the IBO and the IBF, and Cool Boy Steph. The WBA and the WBO, and Cool Boy Steph having the WBC and the IBF. It's normal. It's natural that the undisputed talks start. Luckily, in this situation, after the fight, the ring announcer asked MJ, Akhmaduliev, how he'd feel about facing off against Cool Boy Fulton. You know what I mean? And MJ Akhmaduliev left, the fans with a lot to be desired with his answer. He basically said, if it makes sense, he basically said, he just fight his fights. He just fight his fights. You know what I mean? He let his team make his fights. That was a bit disheartening when Cool Boy Steph was asked about, undisputed in the whole situation. Cool Boy Steph stated that, undisputed must happen next. Not only did Cool Boy Steph state that after his last fight, Cool Boy Steph recently, about 3 days ago, he recently took to Twitter and he stated that, undisputed must happen again. And about 2 days ago, he personally, hit out at Eddie Hearn on Twitter, And he said, we need those other two belts. And this Southern T here today is to fill y'all in, on about what Eddie Hearn said. Eddie Hearn, obliged Cool Boy Steph. He hit back at Cool Boy Steph. What's good, Grease with Fire? Appreciate you sliding through. He hit back at Cool Boy Steph. And Eddie Hearn said, there is 100% no obstacles holding up undisputed at the 122-pound division right now. So Eddie Hearn, on the public platform, if y'all guys want to go check, out Eddie Hearn's and Cool Boy Steph Twitter, it's still up there right now on the public platform. Eddie Hearn, basically just all but confirmed that, the next fight that we guys should be looking forward to, the next fight that he's working on, for his fighter, MJ Akhmaduliev, is undisputed. You know what I mean? If there's 100% no obstacles standing in the way, for them to fight at the end of the year, which is what he was replying to from Cool Boy Steph. Y'all do your boy a favor, y'all smash that like button for your boy on the way in. If there are really no obstacles in the way, you know what I mean? He was replying to a tweet from Cool Boy Steph, saying that the fight must happen at the end of the year. And Eddie Hearn said that there's nothing standing in the way of that. So you know what this means, y'all? We should be on the lookout for undisputed at the 122-pound division, later this year. And this is Eddie Hearn saying this. This is not, Akhmaduliev or just Cool Boy Steph. Was good, Crush. Appreciate you sliding through this, John Crush. Glad y'all can make it. Y'all do your boy a favor. Smash that like button for your boy on the way in. This isn't, just the fighters, saying this. It's always a plus when the fighters, speak the language that they want to fight. But it's an even bigger plus when you have their promoter, the promoters speaking that language. You know what I mean? At PBC, those guys are their own promoters. So when you see them, talking to other promoters or talking to other fighters, the PBC fighters, they do that because they are actually the people that make their fights. You know what I mean? They are advised, to do certain things, but with the PBC, those are the guys who promote and, they make their own fights, for the most part. Now, their advisory team and everything, they have to clear it because they have to get the venue and the network and all that. So they might have to bend or break on certain opponents at certain times. But for the most part, when you see Eddie Hearn talking directly to Cool Boy Steph, you could take that to the bank because Cool Boy Steph, despite what people think, is his own promoter. I mean, he's his own promoter type deal. So Eddie Hearn has told Cool Boy Steph that, there's no obstacle standing in the way. Cool Boy Steph said, well, let's make it happen. You know what I mean? I'm going to go to Twitter in just a second. I'm going to read the tweets verbatim, word for word, so you guys, can know exactly what was said. You know what I mean? But I think that we might actually be getting, one of our wishes in boxing. I think we may actually be getting, this treat at the end of the year, undisputed, in the 122-pound division. This is something that I've been talking about for a minute, with 2022 being the year of the undisputed. You know what I mean? This fight at 122 pounds, this will be, just like a cherry on top, to add this one to the mix of the undisputed fights for 2022. But I think this is a good look. This is a good move, and I think this is a positive sign. You know what I mean, for boxing, because this is another undisputed fight that we very well could get. Cool Boy Steph and MJ, Cool Boy Steph and Akhmaduliev both, are free of schedule right now. So this is something, they very well could happen next. You know what I mean? I expect Eddie Hearn and Cool Boy Steph, to make way with this. I expect them to actually, push ground with this. D-Man Jr., MP, what the fuck? Was good. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy as you roll on in. Smash that like button for your boy as you roll on in. Greatly appreciate it. But I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I want to come here. I want to tell y'all about what Eddie Hearn and Cool Boy Steph, you know what I mean, have been working on. This is, on Twitter right now as we speak. This is on Twitter right now as we speak. Eddie Hearn, Cool Boy Steph tweeted at Eddie Hearn. He said, we got to get undisputed by the end of the year. And he also hit at Eddie Hearn and said that this fight got to happen. Eddie Hearn obliged Cool Boy Steph in return. And he said, there's absolutely nothing, standing in the way of undisputed by the end of the year. And as a cherry on top, Cool Boy Steph said, okay, cool, let's get it. Eddie Hearn he went to Cool Boy Steph's tweet and he quoted it and he said, pound earned with Hearn. So I think that's all signs pointing towards, undisputed by the end of the year, for Cool Boy Steph. They didn't say a date or nothing like that, but they did hit at each other and they both are on board for the undisputed happening at the end of the year. But that's all I got on this Southern T. Here for a good time, not a long time. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button for your boy. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, all that good shit. If y'all haven't, go check out the website, t-w-t.com. You know what I mean? Join the squad type deal. Click that join icon at the top of the screen. It'll tell you everything you need to know. But that's all I got. Skin the Heart Away Southern T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. But just the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out.